Just returning home from another very successful bogus adventure to the R&R site in Allegheny National Forest, PA, and my old hunting lease right there on the state line, Allegheny County, Potter County, PA. It's the same spot where the handprints started at this site for me. Truck was parked there with the trailer side by side, and I had a friend with a black Subaru that was clean wax before driving up the driveway. Nice color. Now I know I leave prints. I've been doing a lot of handprints and learning a lot about them and getting them, and got several more from the PA site. It just blows my mind. So while at this, my former hunting lease, besides the rocks throwing at us, wicked tree knock in response to my whoop, so on and so forth, highly suspicious handprints. Some of these are very large and some small. Now my hand's sticking out from it, but this is what I've observed before. It's the position. So I didn't crawl under my truck. I didn't go around my truck on my hands and knees, leaving marks this way from down there. I have a broken neck. I ain't doing that shit unless I have to. That could be older sebum. Perhaps that's one. Absolutely. But if you look at the orientation, you know, if you're curious about this vehicle, not only inside, it's three-dimensional. It's got four sides, top, bottom. And if you're a juvenile, why wouldn't you be curious? What's under this thing? It only makes sense to me. Could be one sebum one within that. I got to rule that out. That one strikes me interesting. This is the same thing. Yep, it's near my gas cap. So what's going to imply is that I was down here like this angle, pulling down. I'm in these work boxes. Trust me, I'm trying to stand up, be upright bipedal with a compliant gait as much as I can in my life. Same thing, as though it's looking under here with a hand down like this. Thank God I didn't have to get under my truck and work on it. It's not what I did. That one too. And bear in mind, I'm really familiar with these prints because here's my Ford. This is end of July 2024. Got this handprint. It's embedded in my truck. That's from September 23rd, 2023. Still in there. Granted, it's not a huge hand, but you got to remember, I think they're doing it with a relaxed hand. And that was obtained at the same time I got the handprints from them looking in the window. That's at the R&R site, which they're really inquisitive. And again, when I was there 2 nights ago, collecting my polycarbonate Curiosity, Alba Vernix Curiosity Catcher 2. I've probably slept 20 hours this week combined. Went to bed 6 o'clock this morning. So I did these side hand whiz prints. These are my experiment. My hand size. Okay, it's pretty easy. And there's some suspicious things there. There's some there too. Let me work backwards. It's this one here. It's just not the right shape. There's a break in it there. Again, it's implying that I'm getting myself up from underneath the truck. And it's the same similar marks here. This one would be something like this angle, but down low. This is 3500. There's another one there. These imply the same thing, like again, it's looking from underneath. It's the exact same spot I parked where I got them 2 years ago, especially on my friend's Subaru. Girl, of course, and handprints were all over hers. I thought that was really interesting. And they mostly were juvenile. I mean, oh, so that was my point with this one. is how small that is to my hand. Doesn't mean anything. I just keep getting it. I guess what I'll share is you gotta check your vehicle for these prints when you park. And then I recommend checking your vehicle again, because I did look over these last night. It's just like looking for the hair on the fence. It's all about the lighting and the light angles to catch this stuff. I did put some talcum on there. It's cheaper than the biochromatic powder. And with the same duster you use for fingerprints. It could just be mine, but this is my truck, and I know I did not climb underneath it from both sides. As you can see, fresh, and have to be like pulling myself up, or shit, I'm 60. I'm not that nimble. Just another crazy weekend. We always get something, or something, always learn something, or something that was really recent that was stunning. I'm not saying I get something every time, but yet I do. Been blessed with just 2 good spots, and you really got to develop an eye for it. And not to toot my own horn, I think it's just a skill I've developed, because there's a lot of skills I don't have and I've lost. I got this stupid one, but it's fun.